Hello everybody, and welcome back to Genshin on YouTube. I really tried to switch onto TikTok, but I struggled because they thought I was younger than what I actually am. And they started taking down my streams and stuff and suspending me. I tried to appeal it with the photo of my ID and everything, but for some reason it wouldn't appeal. Hi Kelt. Hello everybody in chat. So we are back on YouTube or Twitch. I'll try streaming on Twitch a few days here and there. Alright, so our main quest, as you can see by the title of the stream, we are going back to Sumeru. So that's gonna be fun. Hey Diablo. Welcome in, everybody. Also, I won't be just streaming Genshin anymore. I have finally been able to update my Wuthering Waves game, and I will start streaming that too. Hi, Crystal. I love when my game first opens. It takes so long to load when I teleport somewhere. Alright. There we go. Now we're a little laggy. Let's talk to Catherine. Because Catherine's everywhere.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I've never heard of that classification before.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Oh, we have a missing person on our hands.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple. but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate.
I still can't believe that Catherine is technically a robot,
That's us for
or
sure.
like an AI. Flattery will get you everywhere with Paimon.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Alright.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Hello.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
I forgot to add you as a moderator on
If so
here.
many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
There you go.
Unlikely.
I gave you moderator.
Several
and
villagers came
my
by to issue the
YouTube
commission,
stuff too.
and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them.
Welcome in, everybody.
Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True, that would be a little strange.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Alright, so we have a missing person on our hands. Go to Vimara Village. Also, in a little bit, I will go to the Be Right Back screen and get some food for myself because it is 3:15 and I haven't eaten anything since I woke up yet.
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
I swear, Paimon's voice changes every time she talks. It went from
Hello
being
there.
high-pitched to
You
kind
looking
of
to buy something?
raspy-ish.
I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Watch it be an Aranara.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those 3 questions are a no-go then. Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy. In his early 20s, probably. Incredibly kind sort of person. Always willing to lend a helping hand. I chat with him when I didn't have any
So
customers.
they seem to have memories with him, but don't really know the specifics. Yeah, I wasn't talking. I don't normally talk when people in the game are talking, so that you guys can hear what's going on.
Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye.
I'm sure I have my microphone
Moving
on.
away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Do I have my microphone on? Yeah, I do. Alright. Yeah, I was just not talking while they were talking because I don't want to talk over the characters when they're talking about stuff from the quest.
Is that guests I hear?
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly, or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
None of them know.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
Clearly none of them remember his name.
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
I think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
He's an R&R.
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
I got a
Someone who
feeling he's an
only
R&R.
exists in people's memories?
Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevata?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? you're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
I'm sure we'll track him down.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
And watch her say no.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Oh, a place. You know a place. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I love the Sumera roses. They're so pretty. Pretty color of purple. Says lower by... Oh, right here. Alright. It's a tree.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Wait, there's someone in the tree.
I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories.
Hi, Job.
We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours.
I'm sure you're
at
not
a
the
time,
only one lurking,
never
Job.
realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by
Hello,
such good
everybody.
people,
Welcome
and
in.
growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have
Hi,
good news
Diablo.
to share, you always want to talk
Yeah, I didn't
about
know
it
that
with
you were
somebody.
still there.
But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to.
Yesterday,
or
Diablo
if I
was
should
watching
say
me
anything
struggle
at all.
doing backflips and
Everyone
withering
has
waves.
their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Aw. I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
Aww.
Oh, she's talking about her
That
brother.
sounds really nice. You're quite lucky.
Yeah, it
When
was
comes to
funny
my
watching
missing
me
villager,
bust my
well,
ass.
I guess you could
There's
say
two
that to
people up
me.
there.
He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could
There's
really
two
understand
people up
me.
there.
No matter what came my way, I knew I could always
There's an
talk
R
to
in
him.
Nara right there.
He was so thoughtful and pure and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Aww.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day. Time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Oh, hilly trails.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Oh, there's an abyss mage.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Oh, we're getting more abyss mage quests.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Oh, you placed me right where the fucking Sealy was.
Let's dance! Huh. Huh. Ready, steady, go! Oh, hi.
Dodge this!
There we go. Oh boy.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, protect us.
Cool! Freeze!
Jesus. No.
Come a little closer.
Oh no, I'm gonna ruin my
You guys are a pain in the butt. That ain't gonna do anything to you guys either. I don't have the right character on to fight you guys. And I keep getting frozen! Ugh.
Prepare to be blown away! Windblade!
Ugh. I hate abyss mages, they're so annoying.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I am back. I will continue showing the game, but as I'm playing the game, I will have my mic turned off until I'm done eating. So until then, you'll just be hearing the game and what's going on, and as soon as I'm done eating, I will unmute and talk to you guys again.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vilmara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway.
I wanted to unmute just to say this one comment. We see Dainsleif so much with like the Abyss Order quests that he should be a playable character. I don't know why he's still not a playable character. We need him to be a playable character.
It's hardly
Poyoverse, please hear me and make Dainsleif a playable character.
You and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order.
That's all I wanted to say.
Paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vilmara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilly trail activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. there's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
Hi, Nimona.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
What is it, Nimona?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
Welcome
By
in.
retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you are
remember.
also a Kin
Weren't they going
Empire
to use
loyal.
it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found
I'm
some
doing
other
good.
way
How
to
are
keep
you?
moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there,
Yes, this is
we'll be
a
able to
bedtime
deduce the
story. This
Abyss Order's
is the
true
quest in
objective.
Sumeru.
Based on the
after
intel I've
Fontaine.
gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
Oh, I'm gonna cry again.
Our
Oh,
recent investigation
no,
has
Nimona,
shown
why
that
did you
Abyss
say
Order
that?
activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Memories, ley lines, the loom of fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
I'm worried. Nimona
This
said I'm gonna cry
missing
again.
persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the
It's a
energy
good
we can
quest.
get.
Okay.
Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. Oh, so tired.
It's good and sad. Oh.
I used way
Oh,
too much
no.
brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Alright. We're going to go find Dainsleif. If I can find him. Oh, there he is. He looks so scary just standing there.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Oh.
Memories of him.
You have memories of the guy who's missing?
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it
It's
wasn't.
glitching? Oh, it is.
They're
It is. Okay, I see
memories.
that. I see that. I see that.
Memories
Hold on,
that
give me a second.
suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up.
Oh, it is glitching. That's not good. Give me a second. Okay, it should be okay now. It should be fine. Yeah, let it go for
And
one
I'm
more
certain
frame.
I've never met this person before.
And then I'll check to see if it's okay. Oh yeah, it's okay. We're good now. Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Field tiller?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
Oh, there's
What sort of
shit's
truth?
going down.
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part.
No.
Come with me.
No.
We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Alright.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the eye's location. Given what I know of him, though I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility, it seems like he might already have a plan. Lead the way, Dane.
Of course.
Alright. Looks like we are going to the eye, which is near the chasm. That's interesting. Very interesting that it's right near the chasm. Alright. Oh, it's just Mora. Trying to collect as many of these as I can to get the character in the new region coming out. So hopefully I'll be able to get her when I have enough primo gems and all that stuff to get her.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
Oh, it's a portal.
Let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Oh. He does not feel good. Oh, what is happening to you, Dane?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What was Dane going to tell me just now?
Hey, wait up!
What is that? Oh, that's a character. No, I am going for, I forgot her name, but she is red and orange. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be the Pyro Archon. Nimona, I am trying to do a quest here. Please. Yes. Let me heal up my characters really quick. There we go. Oh boy. We're at this sort of stuff again. This stuff makes me sad because it reminds me of how Dane's friend died. I am going to cry today. I will cry today. It is going to happen. Oh, we have mushrooms to fight.
Don't get frostbite.
Oh, you're all the way over here, still alive. Hi, welcome in.
Freeze!
What the?
You're in for a little shock.
Ow. This one's annoying me.
Frozen in time.
Yep. Try not to enjoy the...
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door.
Alright.
Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay. This place is creepy. Very creepy. I see chest. Give me chest. Thank you. Alright. Aw, there's a ruin guard. I hate fighting ruin guards all the fucking time. Let's go, ruin guard. Get up. Get up quicker.
Prepare to be blown away. Let the show begin.
Dodge this!
Let's dance.
Don't get frostbite.
I'm trying to make sure he doesn't do the spinning move. Oh, but he did. Oh, but he did. Stop with your spinning move, thank you. Clearly, when he does the spinning move, it's just instant death for me if I get caught in the corner.
Let the show begin. Windblade.
Ah. Jesus. There we go. Do you drop anything? No. Just... Okay. Ooh. Pretty big door. Which has a pattern.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Oh. Put it in the direction of the light. Oh. Okay, I see it. So that turns that one. Which we need to turn this one. And then we need to turn this one like this. we just need to keep turning this one into there.
Ah,
Alright.
the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Oh, I'm worried. As this quest continues, I'm worried. Nimona said I would cry, and Nimona knows that this stuff will make me cry, so Nimona is pretty accurate when it comes to me crying to this game's sad stuff. Oh boy. Oh, what is this? This is big room. Why is it telling me to go to the middle? No. The broken statue.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Ah, great.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Hi. Go! Windblade!
Oh, Christ.
Come a little closer.
I don't want to knock you off, so I'm gonna wait until you come over here.
Windblade! Be gone!
Ow.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Windblade! Let's dance.
Oh, Christ. Oh, this is gonna take a while because I don't have
My. You're in
to
for a little
do
shock.
as much as I can with Lisa, but I don't know if it will do enough.
Don't be such a brute.
I'll protect us.
Did he say the winter is nigh? Really? Really, Genshin? You couldn't have come up with a better line for him?
Don't be such a brute.
Oh, he takes away my stamina. I just realized that.
Let's spark things up.
Oh boy.
You're in for a little shock.
Let the show begin.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. Don't be such a brute. You're in for a little shock.
Ow.
Let's dance.
Trying to heal Lisa up a bit more so I could like hit him more without him killing her.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Lisa seems to be the one getting rid of his ice shield quicker than the rest. There we go.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh my god, Dane, what's happening to you?
What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright. I swear, if Dane dies, I'ma cry. Dane does have a point. But something still feels off. What am I missing? I don't know what element Dainsleif is. I don't think he has a vision. I think he just is from Conria, so he has like the magic of Conria. I think that's why he's not a playable character, is because he doesn't actually have an element. Ether! What are you doing here?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Aw, Ether, my brother.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone.
Oh, no.
I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's
Are
a
they gonna
conversation
fight?
you want, you'll have to defeat me
They're gonna
first.
fight. Oh no, not Dainsleif and my brother fighting. No. Why did my twin have to be so evil?
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
We're in a special sorting mode. I can't look at the map.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Wait, I hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
It was someone's voice.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trills in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Oh no. I got a bad feeling about all this. Oh Lord. Oh, I also saw that I have 2 new subscribers. That is amazing.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trills are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love.
Huh?
Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Oh, they're trying to make this place peaceful for the hilly trills. It's that voice again. Oh. There's literally hilly trills all relaxed. These 2 are like sleeping next to a fire.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly. Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more.
Oh.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trills have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Oh no. This is mysterious. You are very right. Who do I have to go to? Oh, I have to go to him. Literally, we're in such a special story mode that it cuts off the rest of the map. It's just this that is available to us right now.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yay, Crystal,
also,
you can
didn't
finally
happen
hear.
to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say?
Yeah, welcome to
Who would that
spoilers.
be?
Yay.
Huh?
You don't remember?
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try
Yeah, you're
asking
still in
someone else.
Inazuma. You got a long way to go before you get here. Because this quest is after Sumeru and Fontaine.
Something's definitely not right.
This
We
is
just
like
talked to
the
Grandpa Amadea
this is
about
like the
missing
newest
villager.
quest
There's
that
no way he could have forgotten all
Koyo
about him just
verse
like that. What
put
do you
out
think, Traveler?
before
Can
Natling
everyone's
comes by.
memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
We should check in with the others first.
You're right. We We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Alright. We gotta talk to Bahram, which is the first guy we talked to when we showed up, I think.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected.
Yeah, the Abyss Order is embracing their memories of the guy.
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
Oh, I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on? We are presently traversing someone's memories.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
Yep.
Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to
implant memories into the mind of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
Time does not pass.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
Yeah.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing!
Yep.
That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Whose memory is this place? Wait, someone took him. So it is Atosa's memory.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
So this is hers.
Oh, right.
It's her memory.
That's exactly what Atosa described.
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atosa's memory.
To the tree.
Yeah, that's where they'll be.
All right. He's purple. He looks so fancy.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also
He's dressed like he's from Conria.
talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people.
He is a
and live
Conrian.
very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
We finally found him. But why does he look kind of familiar?
Right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah,
She had a crush on
okay.
this guy.
I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Oh, he knows us. You're... Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
Thought this was you. No.
No.
Wait.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of...
Is it his brother? No, it's not. It's Carrie Bear.
You're...
If I remember.
Kari Bear Albery.
Kari Bear. Oh, it is him. Yeah, that was his name. It was the hilly churl with the band on his arm. He was a hilly churl.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Oh, he's gonna change the thing. Oh? What is this? I can't read what that says. That is not English. I think that's Abyss Order language. Ooh, pretty. He took us somewhere pretty with floating islands. The proof of existence. Oh, it's the place where you can walk on water. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all. As you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Kari Bear as I can. What exactly happened to you?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
Oh.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Kari Bear is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Kari Bear through the half-finished Loom of Fate? That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara Village. But why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Vimara Village?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
Oh, Cory Bear.
As if I had a chance at life.
Oh. So that's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless?
Oh.
But I just
This is sad.
couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadia, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I
that's what
selfishly
those are. They're dolls.
tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago.
Oh.
Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old.
You died
My
when you were
consciousness
8?
left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Oh, no. In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appear in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight's sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Aww. What? The Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
Oh, it's been with him.
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince.
My brother.
He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once.
But
a very thorough plan.
Dane never handed me the eye.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that mean?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Oh, he's the one that did that. So when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
So Dane had the eye this whole time, until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the Prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Hello. Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish.
Aww.
To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest. To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story.
Aww. You were the voice.
Just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
Aww. So the thing that caused the hilichurls to calm down back then was Caribert's story. So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Oh, cutscene. No. Oh, he's gone.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
They're seeing each other again. He's not really there.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Oh.
Well, how about a conversation?
Oh.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough.
Oh, this is making
The one
me
against
cry.
Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
The heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500
It's so
years
weird
now,
seeing the
ever
siblings
since
talk
the
together.
cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so
she's
much
talking.
I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions.
Oh my
right now.
god, she's talking!
There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Oh, Lumine.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
It's
This
falling
space has
apart.
lost its tether. I I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
Oh
Everything
no!
in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
No, don't do that to
Are
me.
you telling me this now?
Oh my god. That's so fucked up. Why would you do that to her? She deserved to remember that moment.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here.
Welcome back,
and
Nimona.
Dean came by just now.
You
It
just,
looked like
Nimona,
he was
you just
injured.
missed all of that.
He didn't say anything.
We
though.
saw
Just
Ether.
made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
He never changes, does he?
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
He told me about the Limb of Fate.
Wait, really? What a score!
I guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only existed in people's memories, was Kari Bear all along. You were hiding? But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
After that, huh? I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? Oh, alright. I'm not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Kari Bear said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That is a unique name.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Kari Bear is gone. The Loom of Fate is now complete.
Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
She's near the tree again. Oh, I didn't even know Diablo was still here. Hello, Diablo.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search
Diablo,
party,
have you been
so
here the whole time? Are you the one
remember
person
what
that
happened
stayed?
to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
So you saw me get all sad and start tearing up. Maybe he wanted you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but
The whole time,
I
yeah,
have this
yeah.
feeling he
You
told
heard
me
me
the
start
same
tearing up and
thing.
crying.
I just can't seem to remember when.
Oh, you were there too? Yeah. Listen, guys,
I guess it
crying
doesn't really
happens
matter
with this
anyway.
game.
Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right? Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
She was dating
Otherwise,
him?
why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he had his reasons. I told you she was in love with him. She just said she got dumped. So she thought she had a relationship with him and everything.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right, what was it that happened? I can't remember. Huh? It feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Oh, you must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh. Oh. So sad. We got a group photo from an unknown time that my character doesn't remember. What quest is it telling us to complete? We gotta complete that one. I kinda wanna do them in order. What quest does it tell me to do first? Guide. Oh, just any. I'll be right back and I'll pick one of these quests for me to do. I'll be right back. we are back. Alright. So, with these ones, I have to do some of these. Which I'll go from bottom to top, I think. So I'm gonna... Wait, no, there's actually a world quest that I was looking at. The outside the canvas, inside the lens, do kiss chapter. It's a new world quest for the battle pass. Alright. Whee! Oh, also I'm going to be having a special guest coming in soon as I do this. So cold. I definitely shouldn't... Oh, I have it auto-playing. Are you okay? How'd you make it out this far all by yourself? I'm, well, fine. I'm much better now, see? I'm not even coughing anymore. You sure about that? Whoa, no need. I admit it, I sneaked out on my own. Happy? I didn't have a choice. How could I possibly paint beautiful pictures if I just sat in Inazuma all the time? Even if I have you running around taking pictures for me, picture references can't compare to seeing things with your own eyes. I'll be right back again. Hold on.
Alrighty.
Alright, I am back and I have my guest with me. Say hello to Ethan. Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
So right now, I have to catch you up to where we're at, Ethan. So I completed the Archon quest that went back to Sumeru, which was talking about the Abyss Order and everything. And now I am doing a world quest that is based off of the event stuff that is going on right now for a couple days. So that's what I'm doing.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. I hate how there's no voice acting to it though. I'm just like reading it. She's telling us about her paintings. Most world quests don't really have like talking in it. It just like has dialogue that you read.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I have to take photos. Photograph the great tree of Windrise character is using charged attack. Wields the power of animal characters from Mondstadt. So I have to take a picture of somebody. You still sound EP.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. Well, you can't continue to sleep anymore. You'll sleep the whole day away.
Yep.
Trust me, I should know. I woke up at like 2. There's like some of these other ones. Photograph Maritime Harbor. Use an elemental skill. Character wields the power of Hydro. Characters. I do not know that last part. This one. Photograph Mondstadt City. Character is walking or running. Character wields the power of Pyro. Weapon must be a claymore. Photograph Foggy Forest Path. Character is using normal attack. Character wields the power of Cryo. Character is from Fontaine. Alright. I gotta go over here to the photograph thing. Is a weird light dark Fontaine mechanic. Oh! Thanks for that info. Someone in my chat said it's a weird light dark Fontaine mechanic. That's what the Arc-He is. I'm gonna pick up these wheel stuff. I need to like level up some of my characters here and there. Ooh.
Never really got into Genshin, so.
Yeah. Oh, I have to use her camera. Okay, so go here. Let's use the right camera. Press here to activate. From Mondstadt. I have to use a character from Mondstadt. I don't have characters like this for this. That's gonna suck for this quest then, because I won't be able to do it right, because I don't have a character from Mondstadt that is... No, think so. I don't think I do. Oh boy. Okay. Well then. I don't think I could do it. Charge detect. Yeah, I think this quest is more of if you have the characters for it. I don't really have the characters for it. Because it says the character is from Mondstadt, character wields the power of Animo, and character is using charged attack. If I had a character for that, it probably would have been Jean. Because Jean is from Mondstadt, she carries Animo. But I don't have her. So I think it's more of like a character quest that you need a certain character for. We're gonna do Tartaglia's story quest, because why not? Teleport currently disabled? What do you mean? Oh, it's because I'm in this. There we go. Now I should be able to teleport there. Confusing Genshin things. Yay. Probably gonna stop streaming soon and hop on VR chat.
Alrighty. I'm still on my PlayStation, so I'll stay on here until you get up.
Alright. I gained 2 new subscribers today, by the way.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Alright. I have to talk to this Millilith.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have
Now
confirmed an
there's
active
voice
ruin
acting
guard
for
presence
it,
in this
so...
area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
The Millilith, always so indecisive. Or inefficient, that's what it says. Always so inefficient.
Sorry? Did you say something?
Was that supposed to be your impression of Master Diluc talking about the Knights of Favonius?
In any case, the only
Paimon
sensible
needs to
strategy
shut up
in the
when she
meantime is
says
to
something
increase
like
Millilith
that.
patrols.
Yes,
Must
if I
not
give
let
the
innocent
Millilith
civilians come
attitude
to harm.
Paimon, I give them attitude.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Is there any way I could help?
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Not to brag, but I could beat 10 of you in a fight. Wow. My character has so much self-confidence, it's radiating.
An extraordinary thing. Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Alright then. Mighty Cyclops Adventure. Lovely name. It's because the Ruin Guards only have one eye, so they're basically Cyclops machines.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, there is Ruin Guard footprints.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did come out for a walk after all. Trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A Ruin Guard! Over there!
We gotta defeat the Ruin Guard, I already know. They take forever to wake up, though. That's my one issue with these guys. They take forever to get up.
Freeze! Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Oh, crazy. Oh no. No. God dang it. I just almost insta-died.
I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
There we go.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Oh, we gotta find more Ruin Guards. Is this story quest all it's gonna be is fighting Ruin Guards? I hate Ruin Guards. I really do.
Is this an answer from this world?
I gotta mark a chest down so I don't forget about it. Hi. There's someone new in my chat. There is...
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. There is a little boy. Kid.
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Yes, it's a powered down Ruin Guard.
Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually.
Oh.
What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Limited edition. Jealous much?
Hey! Just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy!
You kind of look like a toy.
Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, you know, found him.
Uh-uh. You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
I'm good.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help.
I think you've lost him.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
Babysitting.
Seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
Alright.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
What's your name, kid?
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
So much more.
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling
Yes,
toys.
Mama. I will gladly take it and give it to your brother when we find him.
Yay! Thanks, nice lady. Alright, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Oh.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture.
Well then.
If we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Northland Bank.
Great idea. All right, off we go. All right. Finally, now I get to see my brother.
All right then. Next year, Snezhnaya will be upon us. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Why do I feel that Snezhnaya is gonna be getting a lot more frostbite areas like how Dragonspine is, and I am not gonna like it? Why do I feel like that's gonna happen? I didn't ignore you. I said hi.
That seems a
I'm
little
pretty sure everyone
inappropriate,
here
don't
heard
you
me
think,
say
sir?
hi.
How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tusser. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tusser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anton? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board.
I'm doing a story quest because I've finished all the story quests for now until Natlan comes out.
Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you.
So Tusser's a stowaway. Tusser is Child's brother?
Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tusser's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
Yep, only 3 weeks until
I'm
Natlan
not
comes
mad
out.
at you. I just care about your safety, that's all.
Crystal, I don't think you'll be able to catch up until... I don't think you will be able to catch up before Natlan comes out. You would have to, like, play every day for hours to catch up.
Pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
Do you mean that, or are you just keeping up appearances?
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and
I'm
who
not
loses
doubting
when it comes
you,
to our
I'm
little
just saying
sparring
it's gonna be a
matches.
lot for you.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
I've come a long way since then.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
I'm still keeping my eye on you.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tusser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that.
Oh, his brother doesn't know that he's a Fatui harbinger.
Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa, but Tusser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so kind. Ah yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tusser, duty calls. I'm sure Miss Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure! I really like this lady. And anyway, she made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Well, you gotta be quick,
it sounds
Crystal,
like
and
Tusser
that one
really
comes
likes
out
you,
on the
and that you've already
28th.
made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
They're ganging up on me. Okay, sure.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tusser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue.
so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
I think this is where I'm
where
gonna
are we going
leave
to play
it.
first?
Because I've already been streaming for a
How
good
about we
2
start with
hours.
the toy store?
I'll do another stream soon. Bye.
What should I put in my